Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first of many day in the life vlogs here at home with me. I am home today. It is Wednesday, August 18th, and I have a huge to-do list. So I thought today would be a great day to film a video. So I just took the dog out and we just came back in and we're having just a quick breakfast. I'm having just a yogurt and making my to-do list for the day. So I'm going to show you guys that, and then we will get started and hopefully have a really productive day. So I'm just having my yogurt, my peach yogurt. I love these, and the strawberry one, just super good. But yeah, so this is my list. So over here, we'll start with the to-dos. These are just a few things that I have off the top of my head that we need to do. Definitely gonna tackle some dishes today. The laundry is very backed up. Groceries, I'm gonna go and do some quick shopping. We don't need a ton. Vacuum. Does anyone else spell vacuum wrong like every time? I know there's two U's, guys, I know. We're gonna vacuum the house and also pay some bills and just do a general tidying of the house because we do have some friends coming over on Friday and I'd like the house to look decent. It's pretty messy right now. And then over here, I have my shopping list. So today I'm trying something new. I'm organized it by section. I usually organize it by meal, but last time I went, I missed a few things. So today I tried to do it by section in the grocery store. We'll see how this works. I don't need a ton today, so yeah, we will see. But I do have a whole meal plan for this week, and today we are making a Crockpot meal, so I'll show you guys that a little bit later. Oh, I should probably add that to the to-do list. I will add dinner. Dinner is kind of important. So yeah, we are gonna head right over to the grocery store first thing this morning, and then when we get back, we'll be doing some more kind of just like cleaning and tidying. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my yogurt and then we will head there. All right, guys, so we're done the groceries and I'm gonna be heading home. I'm gonna go stop and get myself a coffee. I have been making them at home a lot, but when I go out to the grocery store, I treat myself. So we're gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts.
What can I get you?
Hi there, can I get a medium iced butter pecan with 1 cream and liquid sugar?
Of course. Can I get you anything else?
Nope, just that. Oh yes, actually a pumpkin donut. All right, guys, I have the groceries put away. It is so humid in here, oh my goodness. But we are fully stocked up for the week, which is great. Also, a side note, does anyone have some recommendations on some reusable produce bags? Because we recently had plastic bags are like banned in Maine. We don't have them in our grocery stores anymore. Everyone uses reusable bags, which I think is awesome. And when I do grocery pickup, they are paper bags. So a little bit sturdier, a little bit more reusable, which is great too. But the produce bags are still plastic and I really don't like having to use them all the time. So does anyone have any great reusable produce bags that they've found that they love and would recommend? I'm gonna check Amazon, but you know, there are so many products out there. So if there's a specific brand that you love, leave it down below because I would love to be able to also have reusable produce bags, just so much easier too. But yeah, so now we are going to work on the dishes and it's a hot mess. There's a pile back there. And as I mentioned, we don't have a dishwasher anymore like we did in the apartment. So now I hand wash dishes, but I actually really like it. I usually put on a podcast like Dateline or a YouTube video of some kind to listen to. So that's what we're gonna do now. So enjoy some satisfying dishwashing footage. I've actually started to do the dishes in the mornings as kind of a quiet wake up time, which is so funny because I used to really dislike doing dishes by hand. I got really spoiled and used to having a dishwasher, but I've really started enjoying this. I use it as a way to kind of just start the morning, and then I'll do them again at night, and I'll listen to my podcasts and everything, and I just think it works super well to kind of wake me up a little bit in the morning, make me feel accomplished right off. But as you can see, I am having a bit of trouble juggling all of the dishes. It's a bit of a puzzle game, and our sink is not very big. So what I've been doing is washing everything and then doing kind of a rinse afterward once they're all in the rack, because they are hanging over the sink. And I know you guys would say like, well, take the rack out of the sink. I just think that this is an easier way to do rinsing. But anyway, this is working for me for now. As you can see though, a lot of the dishes are off to the side, so I kind of have to bring them in and incorporate them as I go. But it's been working out pretty well. I'm actually okay with this method of just like washing and then rinsing and then drying after. And then I just wipe down all the counters afterward, because usually there's water everywhere with the sprayer. Me using the sprayer, it sprays everywhere. And I'm just kind of getting the counters ready to cook in a little bit as well. Alright guys, so I am about to start dinner. We are doing a Crockpot meal tonight. This is one of Brandon's current favorites, and mine too, honestly, it's so good. And I learned this on TikTok. I am going to put their TikTok name up here, and they call it Sleepy Chicken, and we call it the same thing because it kind of goes, fills you up, makes you sleepy. So this is what you'll need for this recipe. So I have some thinly sliced chicken breast. I have a block of cream cheese. You only need one. I bought a 2-pack, but you need one. Some chicken broth. You just need a can of it. And then a can of cream of chicken soup. Some Italian dressing mix. Some mild cheddar shredded cheese. Some grated Parmesan. You can use fresh. I just have it in the little shaker. Onion powder, garlic powder, and egg noodles, okay? You can sub anything out that you want, get low sodium, do whatever you want with this. It's pretty versatile, as you'll see here. It's super duper easy as well. So let me show you how it goes. Okay guys, hopefully this is a good enough angle for you guys to see, but you're gonna start by putting your chicken in a bowl like this. This is like 3 pieces of thinly sliced chicken. Last time I actually did cube the chicken, but I don't love the texture, so this time we're gonna shred it once it's cooked. But it's all in there, and you are going to take your garlic powder and your onion powder, and you're going to measure not at all, and just coat your chicken in it. Like so. I do not measure. The original recipe has some measurements, but honestly guys, it doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want to do. And then you're gonna just like toss your chicken in it, flip them over. It's all gonna get mixed in once you start cooking it, so I'm just gonna toss it a little bit. It's very lightly coated in there. Okay, wash your hands. Okay, so now we're gonna take our cream of chicken. Take your cream of chicken and add this in. And then you're just gonna mix it all together. Make sure your chicken is coated. Next, what we're going to do is set this aside for just a second. Bring over the crock pot. I am going to line my crock pot. If you guys don't want to do that, this is an optional step. That's totally fine. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But right now, without a dishwasher and stuff, this makes cleanup a bit easier. So we're going to use one today. Okay, so I've got my crock pot lined, and I'm gonna open up my can of chicken broth. Again, if you want, you can get low sodium chicken broth. I honestly usually do, especially with recipes like this, because everything has so much salt in it. But they were out today of the low sodium one, so I just got regular. You're gonna pour that in on the bottom, just the one can. This is just a 14.5 ounce can. And then you're gonna get one of these Italian seasoning packets, okay? Rip that open and just sprinkle it in. So next we're gonna add our chicken mixture into the crock pot. If everyone's wondering, this does reheat really well as well, so it's a good thing to make in bulk. You can have it throughout the week. Okay, and then you're just gonna kind of spread the chicken around on the bottom, make sure it's kind of submerged in that broth. All right, we're gonna set this aside real quick. And we're just gonna pop open these cream cheese packets. You only need one. Perfect. Okay, so you've got your cream cheese block here. And we're just gonna cube this up. It does not have to be fancy, guys, because it's about to melt in this crock pot, but I usually just cut it twice down widthwise and then once down the center to make 6 cubes. And then you're gonna put this in your crock pot. So and I know it all looks crazy and kind of gross right now, but I promise you this recipe is delicious. Okay, so we're gonna cube all that up. That's good. Make sure it's kind of dispersed in there. Awesome. So that combined with the cream of chicken is what makes the sauce for this recipe. So at this point, we are done with the beginning steps of this. So I'm going to put this on high for roughly 5 hours, maybe 4. We're gonna check it at around 4. So right now it is 1:30, so we're aiming for this to be done around 5:30. So that'd be about 4 hours. These are thinly cut chicken breasts, so I'm sorry, you guys can't even see me. These are thinly cut chicken breasts, so I'm not super worried about the cooking time. I think 4 hours on high will be perfect, and we're gonna shred it and everything and assess at that point. Anyway, if we have to go till 6, that's fine. So that would be 4.5 hours. So I'm just gonna turn it on and select high for 6 hours, and then we'll check it at around 5:30, 5:45. And that will be the next step, which is adding in the noodles and the cheese. So we will come back to this later. Okay guys, so checking in is about 1:30. I've been kind of snacking on stuff during the day today and have not really had a solid lunch. I do want to get a load of laundry in first, and then once that's in, I think we're gonna have some lunch, and then I'm going to get to vacuuming the floors because they are bad. We live in the country now. There's dirt and grass and bugs and bleh, and it's gross. And the floors desperately need to be vacuumed. Another thing is that we no longer have all hardwood like we did in our apartment. So the fur is disguising itself in the carpet. I know it is because I don't see it as often now, but I know it's there because I still have a dog and 2 cats. So we are gonna vacuum everywhere in this house, and I'll show you our new vacuum that we just got before we moved. It's super nice and I'm obsessed with it. So before we do that though, let's go do some laundry. Guys, I am really loving these machines that were left with the house. They are so great. They work super well, and so we're gonna keep them for now. So here I'm doing a load of, I believe it's towels, if I'm remembering right. Yep, it's definitely towels. Just kind of getting ahead of the laundry. And again, this is very therapeutic for me for the laundry to be caught up, but yeah, I am going to show you the detergent I'm using in a minute. It's the Ecos brand with no fragrance because I have wicked sensitive skin. But I also have a 7th generation up there on deck when this one runs out. Again, sensitive skin one. And you'll see me in just a second. I use some borax in this wash. I've been using that in my towel loads. I think it just gives it a really, really ultra clean feel. I don't use a ton of it, but I think it works pretty well, so we just sprinkle in just a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go outside. Gonna go potty? Okay. Ooh, it is hot. It's about 80 degrees today, but it feels so much hotter with this humidity. Ooh, those are some good clouds. Maybe we'll get a shower. Maybe. A storm would be nice. Break up some of this humidity. Are you happy, girl? Are you happy, girl? Happy girl. It's so hot though. Yeah, we won't stay out too long. It's too hot. Too hot for you. Stay tuned, guys. There'll be a video in the upcoming month showing us building a fire pit. We're going to be putting it down there. We're having our housewarming party in October, and we want to have it done for that. So, wow, it's warm. Hey, you ready? We were just coming out for a pee break. I think it's a bit hot to play outside right now. She's just dying for it to be snowy out. I know it. What's you doing? Are you silly girl? Oh. You want to go inside? Come on. Come on. Let's go back in. We just got her this ball. I saw it on TikTok. It's a herding ball, and she is a herding dog. She herds everything, but she's scared of it, so might be sending that back. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm hoping those are some good thunderstorms over there, because this humidity is incredible. Whew. Okay, back inside we go and having some lunch. Are you on your perch? This is Evie's favorite spot currently. She can jump down onto the counter from up here until we get a proper banister for this side of the stairs. It's a little bit treacherous, huh? That's gonna be an upcoming project as well, putting in banisters, because down the road when we have kiddos, this is not safe. But this is where she's been hanging out a lot. She likes to look down on everyone. And look at you just laying in all the clothes. Guys, this room is atrocious. We have not fully organized everything. We did get this bureau. Needs to be flipped. All the hardware is messed up on it and everything, but it'll be great once I redo it. Thanks to Brandon's parents, we got this for free. But the rest of the room I'm not showing you. It's a hot mess, huh, Allie? Maybe we'll do an organization video. Oh my gracious, are you so sleepy? Hello. Yeah, you're gonna just lay on mom's clean clothes. Okay. All right, guys, this is what I'm having for lunch. I'm really not that hungry today. I think it's the heat. The humidity just makes me not want to eat ever. I know that's really bad. I promise I'm drinking fluids, but I'm just not that hungry. But I picked this up at the grocery store. They make these for kids, Snack Pals. But it's just some like white cheddar cheese and some grapes. So I'm gonna eat this and maybe watch TV or read or do something, and then we'll come back and keep on doing some tidying up, because we need to. Okay guys, I finished lunch and we're gonna move on to tidying up the floors. So we're gonna do some vacuuming all around the house, and I'm gonna show you our new vacuum right now. So this is our new vacuum, and it is the Shark Rocket Pro. I'm gonna put the exact model down below for you guys if you're interested in purchasing it, but we basically bought it because I wanted something lightweight that could do the whole house. Our old vacuum just could not do carpets. It was made for just hardwood floors, which was great. At the apartment, it was like 20 bucks at Walmart, and it lasted us all those years at the apartment. But it was time for an upgrade, so we got this one. It's specifically made for pet hair, so there's actually no bristles in here. It is these rubber paddle style flaps that spin around, so there's no hair getting wound up in there, which was huge because, as you guys know, dog fur in this house is insane. This is it when it's charging, so you plug in at the top here, and this piece sits down here, but this is actually the top of the vacuum, so this is the canister, and it hooks up here. So I'm going to put that together. So it just snaps together like that, super easy, and then it also has attachments for this part that you can do like crevices, so like there's a nozzle and then there's a bristle one as well for stuff like carpet treads and things like that. It holds a pretty good charge. I have been able to successfully vacuum pretty much the whole house on one charge, and it's super lightweight and awesome, so I recommend it as of right now. We have not had it for very long, so maybe in a future video, if it dies, I'll let you know, but so far it's been awesome. So it's not going to be in this video, but in a future video, I am going to show you my process of mopping the floors as well. I bought one of those cedar mops that is a self-wringing one, like you push the foot pedal and it wrings it out. And mine actually has like a double chamber, so like you're never dunking your mop in the dirty water. It's very cool, but on this day I just decided to vacuum and just get some of the dirt and whatever up off the floor. Brandon's newest hobby is mowing the lawn constantly. Our lawn does grow like crazy, and it's huge, but it always has some drawbacks. There's always some grass all over my floor, so I take to vacuuming every like day or every other day just to get all of that up, and using that nozzle to get the baseboards and just trying to really stay ahead of things. I have learned that if you're getting ahead of things, that like makes much less cleaning down the line. You don't have to do like these big deep cleans all the time if you just like stay ahead of stuff. Duh, Kaylee, I feel like that's common sense, but anyway. And then I'm just tidying up the living room here, mostly just getting things off the floor, not really cleaning. As you can see, we have a lot of boxes everywhere. This room is still very much in progress, and hopefully we will get to getting it all organized soon, but again, there are other things that I want to get to first, and those will be in upcoming videos, and you guys will see all the fun stuff we're doing with the house. But this was the first time I really used this vacuum on carpet, and our carpet's pretty fluffy, and I thought that this did a really good job with the pet hair and just getting everything. I love that light on the front of it. It really helps me see where the hair is hiding, because pet hair really does blend. And then I'm taking the brush attachment here to do the stair treads, but I was not impressed with this. It did not work very well. It did get the hair up, but the suction itself was not great as compared to the pointy nozzle. So I don't know. Next time I might have to do a combo of both, or just use a different tool to get the hair off the stairs. And then this is litter pellets, which I'm going to talk about in a upcoming clip here. More about this, but we have the Purina Breeze, and the cats love to fling and track these all over the place. It's quite annoying, but we're working on it. And then here I am just stowing this back to be charged. Okay, so I'm officially sweating like crazy. It is so warm, guys. Out of nowhere, the humidity just like took over my house. It was very tolerable in here before lunch, but oh my goodness, it's so warm. I just finished the vacuuming, and I will say that the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is that I was vacuuming litter pellets upstairs. I took B-roll of that. You guys probably already saw that. And those are the pellets for the Purina Breeze. They're like clay kind of pellets, specific to the litter box that we have. So we have those, and they vacuum up no problem with the vacuum. And I was coming down the stairs with the vacuum. I turned it off, and all of a sudden, all of the pellets came flying out the bottom of the vacuum. I don't know if there was a blockage and they all just got trapped in there, but it basically like really looked like I vacuumed them all up, and I hadn't, and they were all over the place. So I ended up taking the nozzle and just like emptying the canister, and then taking the nozzle and vacuuming them all up from there, and that was fine. So it does work, like it does pick them up. It just like has to be, I guess, like super clean to do it. So that's something to keep in mind with heavier stuff that you're picking up with this vacuum. Make sure it's super clean, like the canister is empty before you do that, because otherwise it's going to spit it right back out at you, and it's not fun. But we have everything clean now. I tidied up the table just a little bit. We have so much clutter, guys. We still have not fully figured everything out with this house. Like, it just keeps being really beautiful outside every weekend, and we just want to like spend time in the yard and things. So the inside has not gotten the love that it should yet. Hopefully once it gets colder and stuff outside this fall and winter, we'll get to more organization stuff, and my downstairs will be a little less crazy looking. But I did tidy up here and there, did the dishes. We already have more dishes from when we cooked dinner, but I'm glad we got through the bulk of the dishes for the time being. So yeah, let's take a peek at the checklist and see what we have to do next. So it looks like all that's left is to pay the bills and to tidy up in general, which I already started, as I was just talking about. So after that, we are going to come back and I will show you the ending part of the recipe for tonight in the crock pot. As I mentioned, we did the first half already, but there's a part that you do right before serving, which is prepping the noodles and putting in the cheese and stuff. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. I'm gonna go pay some bills, and I am not gonna film myself paying bills because I have to go in my office, and my office is in the process of being renovated, and I don't want to show you guys yet because there is going to be a whole video about it coming out. We're in the process of filming it still, and I have to edit it, so it'll still be a little bit before that comes out, but that is where my computer is. So I'm gonna go do that and keep tidying up just a little bit here and there around the house, nothing too crazy, and then we'll come back to finish the dinner. There is something just so satisfying about folding towels. I don't know what it is, but I think it's probably because they come out pretty much the same exact way every single time I fold them, and they just look super uniform. But I know there's controversy over how you fold towels, but I always do it this way, with the kind of like compact looking way, whereas some people will fold them and have them be like really flat and square. Comment down below, what's your favorite way to fold towels? I just find that this works the best for storing them. You'll see in a minute, I'm gonna put them in the cabinet, and they just look so nice and uniform. What's not uniform is their color, and I'm hoping to get some new towels down the road. We have had these for a long time, but they will do for now. And then off to the side there, you see I have some dish towels too. I just kind of put them all together in one load. I'm flying through dish towels now with hand washing dishes, so I'm constantly trying to make sure that those are upkept and ready at my disposal. And then just transitioning some laundry into the dryer. Guys, look at this towel cabinet. It smells so good. It's like knotty pine, and it's got that really good wood smell. My towels always smell like that too, and I love it. And here I am just stacking these in here. What you don't see is these are literally like 3 feet deep. It is insane how deep these cabinets are, and we could fit so much in there. So when I get new towels down the road, I won't worry about them fitting. Everything will fit so nicely. But for right now, I put them right up at the front, easy to grab, and just, oh, it's so nice to have storage finally. It has cooled down so much since earlier, probably because of this. Don't know if this is gonna hit us or not, but when Brandon's home. We've got our pallets for this weekend. We're having some friends over, like I mentioned earlier, on Friday. So Brandon's gonna cut all these up for the fire. We haven't seen these friends in a bit, and we're really excited to see them. Gypsy is over there in the grass. You can kind of see her tail. See if I can zoom in. Gypsy! Come on! I think it's raining. Couple of raindrops. It must be coming towards us. It's so much cooler already from earlier. It was so humid. That's pretty much gone now. A little bit of humidity, but really nice cool air coming through. All right, well, we'll head inside before it starts raining and work on the dinner. Hi. What's he doing? Okay guys, so it's been about 4.5 hours. It's about 5:30, so actually that's only 4 hours, but okay, it's been about 4 hours. What we're gonna do is just mix this in a little bit more. The cream cheese is kind of sitting on top, so I'm just gonna get that all mixed in. Just going in to shred all of this, like so. And I just have about a half a bag of the egg noodles ready on the stove, and those are gonna get boiling in just a minute. And then once those are ready, we will add them to our crock pot and mix it all together. So we just added the egg noodles. We're gonna just move all this around in here. Now the last finishing touch is gonna be shredded cheddar. Again, guys, do not feel like you need to measure this out. It's completely a preference thing with cheese. There's already cream cheese in there, so whatever your heart desires. I usually just do like a coating. We are at the end of this bag, so I'm just gonna finish out the bag. And then some Parmesan cheese. Again, if you don't want to do the shaker cheese, that's fine. You can do shredded, like regular Parmesan too. This is just what I have. And then we're gonna mix all of this together, get that cheese nice and melted in the sauce. And now we are going to cover this for just a few more minutes. I just have it on warm right now. It's not on like cooking at the moment. It's just on warm. So that is what we're gonna keep it on for just a few minutes to let the cheese really melt in, and then it'll be ready to serve. Alright guys, that is it for today's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. We crushed that to-do list and the house is considerably cleaner, which is great. It is raining really hard right now and it's nice cool air, so that's great. So we are just gonna settle in the rest of the night and are really excited to have our friends over to see the house on Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you click the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Click the little bell to know when I upload here to YouTube, and give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below how you like to tackle your cleaning, whether you like to do it all in one day or gradually. Hopefully I can do it more gradually in the future, but for right now, I'm pretty happy with today. Thank you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.